back to my channel. My name is Kristen, and if you are new here, I make videos about motherhood and lifestyle, and today we are doing a Q&A video. So I thought that it would be a good way for us to get to know each other. So, yeah, I've never done a video like this before, so I'm excited, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so I have a few questions that I thought I could answer to, let's get to know each other a little better. I wanted to start with why I started making videos on YouTube. So just like a really quick answer, I would say I got pregnant in December of 2019. So the majority of being pregnant, I was pregnant all through 2020. So it was during the pandemic, obviously, which was a really crazy time, obviously. And YouTube was like my source of where I always went to for questions about, what is the best diaper bag to get, newborn essentials, what to pack in my, what I need in a nursery, or what to pack in my hospital bag. I started watching those videos all the time because we were home all the time. I couldn't just like chat all the time with other moms. And so YouTube was kind of like my go-to place and I watched videos all the time, and I really was like a source of comfort for me. I would watch like baby routine, like morning routines with a newborn, or baby videos about like what it's like to have a baby, because I had no idea. I'm a first-time mom also. So yeah, that's why I just watched so much of it, and I really enjoyed it, and it really helped me so much. So many moms out there that obviously don't know me and will never see this video, but they helped me, all of them individually, so much along my journey through motherhood and pregnancy and motherhood. So yeah, so essentially I wanted to do the same thing for someone else. So it sounds corny, but yeah, so I try to make videos that can be helpful if you're pregnant or going through like that motherhood journey with a baby. Now I have a toddler, he just turned 1, and yeah, so that's sort of my reasoning behind making videos. And I also really enjoy it. I love making content, being creative, and yeah, so I am 35 years old. I'm a first-time mom. I have one, or that doesn't make sense. Of course I have one if I'm a first-time mom. What's wrong with me? So I'm a first-time mom, and I have a son, and his name is Mac, and he just turned 1 in August. So I am still pretty fresh in the mother arena of knowing what to do. So I love getting advice, or I still watch YouTube videos myself for things for me, going through stuff like that. But yeah, I'm married. I've been with my husband for like 12 years almost, and but we've only been married for almost 2. And yeah, I have a dog. His name is Henry. He is very fluffy and wild and crazy, and you might see him in some videos. I was actually going to do a video. I did a video early on when I started YouTube with Henry and Mac and their interaction. I can link it down below in the comments, or I can link it down below in the description box. But I was thinking of doing an updated one, so look out for that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed, and turn on the bell notification button so you can get notifications every time I post a new video. But yeah, so let's see. Favorite food? I would say pasta. I could eat pasta or like a baguette with olive oil. those are kind of like my favorite things. Like any sort of pasta dish, pasta and a baguette at the same time. My style. So my style is very sort of like eclectic, I would say. So I really like wearing like very like flowy, loose, comfy clothes, but then I also kind of like I like to mix my style. So my husband says that I'm like very crunchy. So I would say I'm like more of like he's like hippie, crunchy style with a mix of I also like a little bit of like punk, rock, classic stuff mixed in. Like I love wearing like ripped black jeans with like a plain top from the Gap or button down from the Gap, something like that. Or with like funky shoes, or like I'm a big accessories person. So I love jewelry. I love big jewelry. I love scarves, hats. Love it. So I have to like kind of like chill on the accessories sometimes because I'm like, I'm ready to go. And I'm like, have too many things on. Movie. So my favorite movie, I'm a 90s girl. So I have like two favorite movies that I could watch and I have watched like 1,000 times is Twister. I don't know if you guys remember that movie with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. It's all about like tornadoes, obviously, and it's amazing. And Contact. This is like also one of my favorite movies. Jodie Foster, early Matthew McConaughey plays a priest in it, and or a pastor. I'm not sure. And so good. Those are like my two favorite movies. But other kind of favorite movies, so you can kind of see what I like. Is I love The Hours with Meryl Streep. I love When Harry Met Sally. I love a good rom-com, indie films, documentaries, stuff like that. I'll kind of watch whatever. The only thing I don't like to watch is like super, super scary movies. My husband we just started watching the Squid Games over the weekend, and I was like, I can't watch this. It's like super like violent, scary movies. Violence and scary, not my thing. But yeah. So favorite music, I would say is music is like very important to me in my life. It is how I process things, how I relax. I love to like write, but also like write poetry or write songs, and also just like listening to music is like a huge part of my life. I listen to music all the time. I love discovering new music. I play music all the time with Mac and with us when I was pregnant, and I love I love it. So I'm pretty open to a lot of music. So I like my go-to type music is like indie, sort of like folk, chill, kind of, maybe like a little bit of like pop rock music. But my favorite bands of like all time are probably like Third Eye Blind, Blind Melon. I love Led Zeppelin. And I don't know, I love The National. I would say like my current faves right now are, I'm loving like, I just got discovered like Jeremy Zucker, Chelsea Cutler, Quinn 92, that whole like crew of people. I love, there's this YouTube, that's another thing that I use YouTube for all the time is music. That was kind of how I initially started using YouTube back in the day, is just like looking for artists and listening to music on YouTube. So there is a guy, or there's like I think it's a couple that they do have a YouTube channel called like Alex Rain Bird, I think it is. And they come out every month with amazing playlists of like indie folk playlists or indie pop rock or stuff like that, music. And that's how I discover a lot of new artists. Or new artists to me. And so, yeah, if you are into that stuff, definitely check them out. And So yeah, so I just wanted to give you a little bit about me, myself, what I am like, a little bit that I don't always show in my videos. But yeah, so if you have any questions for me, definitely leave them in the comments down below. And I love when you guys comment, like, subscribe to this video. Check me out on Instagram, a lot of funny dog, baby, toddler, family fun content on there. And yeah, alright guys, well thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Alright, bye guys!